Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. ASML in the Netherlands, as a lithography machine giant, now has an absolute advantage. It has far surpassed the former overlords Nikon and Canon in Japan. It has achieved a 100% monopoly on EUV lithography machines, and its market share in mid to high-end lithography machines also accounts for about 90%. Even TSMC, Samsung, Intel and other major wafer manufacturers have to rely on it, which is enough to make ASML full of arrogance, but it is very aggrieved, because it cannot ship independently. For this reason, ASML has frequently spoken out recently, and its attitude has changed after another. This is the view on China's research and development of lithography machines. Before China's Shanghai Microelectronics sent a team to ASML to visit and study, their engineers directly stated that even if the drawings were given to China, China would not be able to build a lithography machine, because it was too complicated. Later, when the United States restricted EUV shipments and wanted to restrict DUV, the president of ASML said that the laws of physics around the world are the same. The more restrictions on lithography machine shipments, the harder China will work on research and development, and finally create a lithography machine comparable to ASML. Recently, it should be seen that China's progress. ASML also said that China's self-developed lithography opportunities will destroy the global industrial chain. Recently, at the ASML annual shareholders meeting, the president of ASML suddenly reversed his words, saying that the US-led semiconductor export control. In the face of this situation, it is reasonable for China to seek to develop its own semiconductor manufacturing equipment. Not only that, but the direction of ASML's accusations has also changed suddenly, pointing out that the so-called security plans of some countries will inevitably lead to a chain reaction in the semiconductor industry, especially the introduction of chip subsidy policies by the United States and Europe, resulting in an oversupply of chips today. And competitors may produce the most advanced lithography machines. So it is absolutely necessary for ASML to enter the Chinese market. No matter how the above remarks of ASML are reversed, there is actually only one purpose, that is, not to give up the mainland market. So, ASML is the overlord of lithography machines, and the supply of lithography machines is in short supply. Why is this happening? First of all, the situation itself is not optimistic. Recently, ASML announced its first quarter financial report, and its performance is still good. It also stated that the total backlog of orders exceeded 38.9 billion euros. This seems to indicate that ASML is doing well now and will be doing well in the future. But is that really the case? In the first quarter of this year, new orders fell by 46% year-on-year, indicating that growth has been weak. In addition, it has recently been reported that TSMC has cut orders by 40%. The reason is that the performance of the first quarter began to decline. In response to this situation, TSMC has slowed down a number of projects under construction in an all-round way. Naturally, it will postpone or cancel a large part of equipment orders. Not only TSMC, the largest customer, but also Intel's performance has long begun to decline. Samsung's first quarter profit plummeted by 96%. UMC, GlobalFoundries, Micron, SK Hynix, etc. have all cut expenditures or stopped production. All of the above will affect the orders of ASML lithography machines. The impact may not be obvious this year, but it will inevitably appear in the future. Second, the mainland market is stable and reliable. Today, the chip situation is declining, coupled with the impact of US chip restrictions. The expansion of production in many fabs around the world has been affected, with the exception of mainland China, where the expansion of fabs of Chinese companies such as SMIC is still advancing. Because the mainland is the world's largest semiconductor market, it was originally open to global chip manufacturers, but the United States has restricted shipments. So this market has to be filled by its own companies. So there's still great potential for demand for lithography machines in the mainland market in the future. Moreover, TSMC, Samsung, etc. are affected by restrictions, and there are many uncertainties in the expansion of production. Only the mainland market is stable and reliable. Furthermore, China chip is unstoppable. As a leading company in lithography machines, ASML can definitely see the future trend. So even though the United States has been trying to increase sanctions, ASML still says that it is absolutely necessary to enter the Chinese market. Because although there is still a big gap in China's chip industry chain, China has the most complete chip industry chain in the world. Even lithography machines, with large shortcomings, are trying to make breakthroughs. Not only immersion DUV will be launched soon, but EUV technology will also make breakthroughs. ASML understands very well that it is impossible for US restrictions to hinder the progress of China's chips, so it does not want to miss the development opportunity. If we don't take advantage of China's breakthrough and seize the mainland market, I'm afraid there will be no chance in the future. This is why ASML has frequently mentioned the mainland market recently, and also said that it will ship more lithography machines to Chinese companies this year. You know, now is a sensitive period when the United States, Japan and the Netherlands have reached an agreement, and the Netherlands will also implement export controls. But ASML has begun to point out that the United States and Europe are subsidizing chips. According to foreign media, China chip can't stop it, and ASML is starting to get tough.